Welcome back, everyone. Ah, this was crappy. I just realized the last episode wasn't recorded. We actually had an epic series of war that we eventually all won by summoning a lot of troops, mostly. So yeah, it's a real shame that it didn't record. It happened with the fraps. For some reason, my key was no longer bound, so I didn't realize I wasn't recording. Yeah, so sorry for that. It was epic. Let's see if we can recreate that. Yeah. We also had a lot more children and a new wife. And we found someone. We found Mike the Liar. He actually exists in the game. I should take a screenshot of this to make it the epic one. Also, is a little surprise that I'm keeping for you before we go to war. I shall visit the Greybeards and study with them. And then I can show you the surprise that I was keeping for you. And that surprise is I can now become a lycanthrope. I'm ready. Give me the location. If you want, you can read all this, but I'm not going to read all of those things for you. It's wow. Let's get on with it, shall we? We are now a lycanthrope. Yay! Supernatural decisions prey on the peasants. After last night's exploits, we awaken safe. Great. Good. We must choose a new one. Become a warlord. Implement the ideas. Oh, that makes us bankrupt. Okay, we struck in Oms, so we will enforce martial law there. Otherwise, we might get revolts. They cost me 0.76. That's about half my income. Actually, let's borrow money from the moneylenders and just go to war. What else? Right. We now have 15 magicka. Oh no, not employment list, spellbook. That means we can summon a host of Dremora to aid us in this war. Let's try to discourage them from moving in over there. So we can safely assemble the men. Yes, we were thinking about this. You know, you have these battle cats that khajjit use very big khajjit as cavalry. That makes them battle cats. That made me think, could you have a cat riding a cat into battle? And could the cat who's riding be using a bow so that you get a horse cat? A horse archer? Well, no, not a horse archer cat, an archer cat. How do you call that? How do you call a cat riding a cat shooting a bow? Because I've read tales in one of the books in Morrowind or Oblivion. I'm sure it's one of those two games. It was about a battle between the Khajit and the Bolzmer, and there were cats riding cats in the description. Good, we have a daughter. How do you call a cat riding a cat shooting a bow? Because if you're riding this big, huge battle cat, I don't think a sword is going to do you much good at this point as a rider from this massive beast. It's like, who do you expect to still get after everything killed by battle cats gets everything that's close? Because it's like, come on. How do you call that? I challenge you. Leave it in the comments. Either way, we're trying to retrace the steps that we were doing in the past war. We were fighting them, and we had just lost our first battle against them because we didn't summon troops and we lost the first battle. And when we did that, these guys, Orcrist, got involved and attacked us. And now we were in serious, well, you know, but we managed to push these guys away first because they were weakest, get a white peace with them, then attack them, conquer their duchy, and then do a warlord conquest against them. That's what we were at the end of it. Right, we're doing a warlord conquest, so we gotta get every county fully sieged. This isn't an inquisition. We have to fully siege them, otherwise we don't get them. We need to convert that one too. It was a great, great war. Let's see if we can recreate it. We're doing fine so far. We're getting more and more troops. We will want a small feudal taxation to pay for the war effort. And to repay the loans, which reminds me, let's repay our loans. And since we just conquered this, here, this is one of these big cats, a rat. Let's have one of them as a vassal. And him, you seem nice. You seem very nice. Good. We have completed the ambition to become a warlord. Now we will do an inquisition. Yes, all the troops, please. wish to become a king. We are so lucky the big main died. I don't know if you can actually play as the main. I doubt it. So, army is almost assembled. Let's head out towards their capital. One of the reasons why we won the war is because we did this. Ah, that's a shame. Another reason was because they were at war with them. But apparently they no longer are now. That's okay, that's no problem. Margin converted. So let's get the next one. Finally, we have Riverhold at our grasp. Finally, they are almost defeated. Now, to ensure that their neighbors do not become a significant threat, we're going to get some reinforcements in. I want to be absolutely sure that this goes right. Because it's on a threat. We get 1,000 men, that's all. We should be able to get much more than that. But we don't. Okay, we got their capital. And that hold converted. We can't move the embassy guy just yet. And let's educate our child. Our vassals can also become lycanthropes, and will probably try to do it if they can. They will also be spreading lycanthropy themselves if they get lycanthropy, so yeah. In time, lycanthropy will spread. But it's a new thing, people have to get used to it. Let's first convince them that hirecine is our true Lord and Savior. No matter what you say, I will not change my marshal just for you. Good. Another one converted. Lycanthropes, do they have a different color of eyes? Perhaps that's how you can see it. Because I have red eyes. Let's move on. We don't need these over there anymore. Let's become a scholar. Our main interest in war is over now. Once we have enough money, we can build an observatory. What's our lycantrophy state? Satisfied. Lunar ages don't happen often. Once we become powerful enough, we can make ourselves a known lycanthrope. But for now, with our neighbors, we definitely shouldn't make it known. They will declare war on us left and right. We must first gain more power, more strength. Good, very good. We now have 2 cities, I think. And those things are cities. So we shall hand cities out. We shall hand the baronies out to everyone except the ambitious one. The content one will get his share, and our son Mike, you will get your share. He's attacking over Ishtamir. We should let him for a while. And while we're at it... Wait, that's also Ishtamir, right? Yes. While we're at it, declare war against this guy. Because our neighbors are busy. It's the moment. It's going better now, but this war is less epic. It's just going better for us, that's all. Good. Riverhold was converted. There we go. Ah, the blood hunters. They are from there. They do not have any land of their own. Perhaps if we capture an extra fortress somewhere over here in Orcrest, we could give them some land that will slowly turn them into khajjits. The church wants it, the church pays for it. 'Cause I sure as hell ain't. Good, as expected we won that fight. Let's go and capture their land. Searching through the deepest, darkest, definite duties past of my library paid off at last. They really... damn. Anyway, we can become a necromancer right now. And we shall. We should have gotten this with the other one though. With the necromancy cult. Now we're a necromancer, giving us more learning. Which will increase our ability to summon Daedra. Perhaps we can even summon a Dramora now. We can do the ritual of leechdom. Or we can summon a Daedric horde. But we can't summon an actual Dramora, unfortunately. My wife is pregnant. Once more, perhaps we can have a son to rule over Orcrist. I am rooting for these guys here, though. We could perhaps even go after the main ourselves. It is not appropriate. After all, we could go for this. They really took that with 44 men. That's quite impressive. You're quite a good guy. There we go. It only has a temple. We will decline. I want that too. This place only has a temple. That's interesting. No, we will decline. Another son was born to our cause. Michael. Michael, you may marry this very pretty kitten. Boom. We had some other lands to convert. But we will first take this. How much is the main losing? He's cool. Losing quite badly. Really, quite badly. There's one guy in there defending it. That was just pathetic. This is ours, then this is ours. Nice. You shall get Heimtop. You shall get Goren, and you shall get Dures. Good, very good. against the main. War for Corinthe. How are we going to do this one, huh? Just straight into them? I prefer that. Just move straight into them. This one. We will use her to improve relationships with our vassals. And our demand size is now 5, so we can take all of this for our personal demands if we like. What did we get? Possessed. That's okay. We shall build our observatory, that will be nice too. And this requires at least 30 magicka. So we shall summon just 500 more. Just 500. Good. Very good. Is that a temple? Yes. So this place has a temple and a fort. So we could give our holy order a fort over there then. Now that would be interesting. Northern khajjit attacking the Great Main, who was not too long ago a very powerful figure, and now nobody. He's losing left and right. Good, our observatory is ready. We are now an even better mage. Let us try to become even better. Very good news. They have taken Ishteme. We shall now take their capital. Oh, yes. Well, not their capital, but our main war goal. We will first take the big city, because it's weakest. It has just fallen. We can educate 3 people, so we'll educate her ourselves. Also, lycans are not immortal, so we must keep that in mind. A mystic or a scholar? A scholar. That gives us most intelligence. We can't improve technology, but that's okay. This is weakest. We must attack this first. And that will hopefully give us enough war score to achieve our goals anyway. It's another 100 men. More even. We have, however, finished our 30 minutes. So thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next episode when we conclude this war. Bye bye.